Can you guess what it is?
I think I can. Sex toys?
Come on, ding, 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 ding. Or should I say, okay?
Woo! It is getting hot in here today. Roommates, Angel and I are talking about how to spice things up for Valentine's Day and how your VMS can only make things hotter in the bedroom. Are you with us?
Well, I am.
Before we dive in, Angel, even though you haven't experienced any vasomotor symptoms yet, what kind of things are you doing to keep it spicy in the bedroom in your marriage?
Well, other than some margaritas, there are a couple of things that we do. Me and my husband have been together for 16 years, so we like to try new things with each other. The thing that has been the biggest game changer is me really knowing my body. I didn't realize as I got older, my body would change.
So many.
The things that turned me on in my 20s do not exist at 43.
Right.
In my 20s, you just had to look at me nice, and I'd be like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Now, let me ask you this. What has been the biggest change with your body that you've noticed over the years?
I noticed that I just wasn't in the mood as often, even though I was still very sexually attracted to my husband.
Yes.
It just wasn't easy for me to make it go time.
Yes.
And that was a very confusing part of my life, just trying to figure that out, trying to figure out, was there something wrong with me or was this a natural evolution?
So the decline of the sex drive is definitely part of the natural evolution of a woman.
Communicating that to my husband though was really important, giving myself permission to explore what things would turn me on, and then allowing him to also be in on that discovery with me. Because he wants to have sex. So he's like, what will do the trick?
I'm glad you brought that up, because knowing your body and all the tricks that work for you today will be essential as you enter perimenopause or menopause, which is actually the perfect segue to start talking about our first tip. Remember, this is your body. You own it, you live in it, and the pleasure is all yours. And sharing that pleasure with someone else requires understanding what works for you.
Come on, Dr. Simone. I love all of that, but I want to add to it. Do you mind?
No, go ahead, give them a little something.
Okay, because this is an amazing tip number 2, and it's amazing in helping you get to know your body and can even help with vaginal dryness. Can you guess what it is?
I think I can. Sex toys?
Come on, ding, 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 ding. Or should I say, okay? Sensory tools, either for solo play or with a partner, can help reduce VMS, like vaginal dryness, and can be a great tool to jumpstart that low libido.
One of the things that I use to help with my own vaginal dryness has been water-based lubricants. So there are lubricants that you can use just in the act.
Okay.
You put a little bit on you, put a little bit on him right before you get started, but it's still making it part of the intimate process of everything.
Okay, I'm here for all of it. And y'all heard it, the doctor's orders.
Keeping things cool so things can get hot. First things first, make sure the room temperature is nice and cool. You may want to incorporate cooling gel pads, cooling sheets, or a cooling blanket to ensure that those hot flashes are at bay. But you know what? No clothing is best for the bedtime.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm liking these. And I also might look into those cooling sheets and blankets anyway. Let me add that to my Amazon cart right now. If you want to be able to have a partner that's able to support you through your VMS or your perimenopause, being able to communicate what you're going through, I feel like you'll get so much more empathy and actual help from your partner.
It's the only way your partner is going to understand what you're going through.
He is not a wizard. He cannot see the future. And he's also not a doctor.
Right. But do you ever find that it's just embarrassing to talk about some of the changes your body has gone through?
It can be, but then I I think about the fact that this man saw me birth all of our children and the stuff that was coming out of my body then, if he can still
should be embarrassing,
right,
right?
exactly. If he can look at me and still love me, then I want to make sure that I don't keep him in the dark of what I'm going through.
I hate to be honest, but I didn't communicate with my husband like I should have.
Ooh.
And I did a lot of working on myself and trying to rediscover my pleasure zones and letting him know when he hit the right spot. I didn't want him feeling like he wasn't good enough in the bed. And I'm still sexually attracted to him and find him sexy, but just not in the mood.
We weren't just having the conversation when sex was happening, because it does get awkward sometimes in those moments. So we would have those conversations.
Yeah, we're in the kitchen talking about sex.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It is our job really to help them understand. And I feel like you've taught me that here today.
Oh, thank you.
And that's a message, obviously, that I'm gonna take to my husband, to my bedroom, but also I'm gonna start sharing that with my patients more in terms of getting to know yourself and being willing to teach your partner.
The more we talk about it, the more we remove the stigma of it, because it's okay. Like you said, it's a part of life. I know I will eventually go across the bridge. And honey, I'm gonna go with my flags waving.
Right.
Yes, and my cooling blanket.
All right, that's it for today's special episode, roommates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us some love by liking and commenting down below. We want to hear from you, so let us know some of your own tips that we should try. Wishing you all a hot and spicy Valentine's Day.
Thanks for watching. For more Hot and Bothered, make sure you subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel right here.